today we'll be starting with QEQ. Let everybody come. Then I will announce that the next class, on Thursday, I will be scheduling a test for LEQ. Okay, it will be announced in the group also. And tomorrow, I think you are having your test on lines and angles. Prepared? 2 more minutes, and then I will start with QEQ because they have not joined yet.
Yes, ma'am. Tomorrow test is there.
Yes, Shazan, what you saying?
No, I was saying that tomorrow test is there for lines.
Yeah. So all prepared? Have you practiced?
I'll just do some practice.
Okay. 1 minute more. Maybe Safia may join and Putronil. Else I'll start.
Okay, ma'am.
Afternoon, Putronil. How was your exam? I think your exams were going on.
Yes, ma'am. It's good, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see. We are starting with a new chapter. Okay. Chapter checklist. That is, we are starting with quadratic equation. Okay. We have already completed linear equation, and now we are completing the quadratic equation. Okay. Now, what we are going to cover in this topic: quadratic equation and its solutions. Okay. What are quadratic equation? How we are going to solve the quadratic equations, and solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. Okay. We'll see the different methods here. Okay, so among those methods, factorization I will be telling you, then I will be telling you how to solve by quadratic formula, and then we'll see word problem and its solution. Okay, now let's see. Now, starting with the quadratic equation. Okay, so
Ma'am, you have taught quadratic equation, I think.
I have taught quadratic equation.
Yeah, August.
Maybe or maybe not. But I have studied quadratic equation.
Okay, in 10th I have not started with quadratic equation. I'll just, okay. You have studied in your 9th. Okay, I have not in 9th also.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have only linear equation you were having. You're not having quadratic.
This one that x square plus b plus c equal to 0.
Yeah. Okay. So this is your quadratic equation. Okay. Just okay. Now quadratic equation. Now what are quadratic equation? Okay, quadratic here. You can say the standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now quadratic means square. Okay, the highest power should be 2. Okay, highest power 2. Okay, and we are talking of quadratic equation in one variable, not in two variable. Okay, make it very clear. Okay, we are talking about quadratic equation in one variable. Okay, so this is your quadratic equation standard form. Okay, to represent the quadratic equation where highest power should be 2. And since it is a quadratic equation and its highest power is 2, means that ax square, this x square is defining that it is a quadratic equation. Okay, so the coefficient of x square, that is a, should never be equal to 0. Okay, coefficient of x can be 0 because if it is written x square is equal to 0, this is also, you can say, a quadratic equation. Okay, because here the highest power of the variable is 2. Okay, but if I'm writing that 5x plus 1 and we are assuming that x square coefficient is 0, this is not at all a quadratic equation. This is a linear equation. Okay, to say that the given equation is a quadratic equation, the highest power should be 2 and its coefficient should not be equal to 0. Okay, understood? This is a linear equation. Understood what is a quadratic equation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now some examples you can see here. Quadratic equation. Okay, here also I have written 2x square plus x minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, now whenever you're writing the quadratic equation, maybe when it is written, so always arrange the means your variables. Okay, first the highest power you have to write. Okay, if I'm writing 3x plus x square plus is equal to 0. Okay, or is equal to 5. Okay, so arrange it. Okay, first arrange it. You are going to write x square first, 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now this is the proper format of your quadratic equation. Okay, because why to write? Because when you write the proper format, then you will not make mistakes. Okay, now you can see many of the examples here. Okay, these are all quadratic equations. Okay, fine. Any doubt in this? What is the quadratic equation and how to write a quadratic equation? Now let's check method to check whether a given equation is a quadratic or not. Okay, many times you may form, you can see not in the standard form. The equations are not written in the standard form. Okay, so what we are going to do, first you are going to solve it. You are going to simplify the given equation and then you will compare that equation with the standard form of quadratic equation to see that whether it is a quadratic equation or not. For example, you can see here example number 1. Okay, copy. Okay, now if you see here, 2 questions are given here. Okay, 2 questions are given here, and let me do the first one first. Okay. Now you can see it is not in the standard format. Okay, it is not in the standard format. Here it is written x minus 1, x plus 2 is equal to x minus 3, x plus 1. Okay, it is written like this. Okay, now first let us simplify it. Okay, then only we can check that whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Okay, so it will be what? X square plus 2x minus x minus 2 is equal to x square plus x minus 3x minus 3. Okay, so we are going to solve it. X square plus x minus 2 is equal to x square minus 2x minus 3. Okay, now you have to bring it. Now, if you are going to bring it, you can see x square will be cancelled. Okay, I'm writing it first, then I will do.
Now we will get the 3x equals 3x. Equal
3x
to,
plus 1 is equal to 0. Now,
Yes.
you see, is it a quadratic equation or not?
oh no, it's linear.
No, it is not a quadratic equation because here the highest power is not 2. Okay, so it is a linear equation. Okay, so not a quadratic equation. Okay, now similarly, we are going to check with question number 2. Okay, it is a question number 2, x plus 2 whole square, x plus 2 whole square, 4x plus 3. Okay, so x plus 2 whole square will be a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to 4x plus 3. Okay, now if you are going to bring it this side, so 4x will be cancelled and this will be plus 1. Yes, but this is a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation because highest power is true. Understood how to check whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not? Okay, yes, Shazan. Okay, these
Now
type
ma'am,
of
understood.
you can see in 1 marks only. Okay, check whether the given equation is not. Now let's see solution. Solution and roots of a quadratic equation. Now, what are solution and roots of a quadratic equation? Okay, you have seen a linear equation also. Okay, when you were solving polynomial, do you remember when you were solving polynomial? Then we will talk about roots and the solution. So, what are the solutions? The solution are of the solution of quadratic equation means the values that are going to satisfy the quadratic equation. Okay, like a quadratic equation, ax plus b, ax square plus bx. I'm writing here. Ax plus ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now, if I'm saying if x is if I'm saying alpha, okay, a and b are written. So okay, if I'm saying q is a solution of quadratic equation, given quadratic equation, in fact, okay, given quadratic equation, that means that a q square plus b q plus c is equal to 0. Okay, if you are going to solve it, then you are going to get 0. This LHS, this is also giving you 0. Okay, so then this is a solution. Okay, understood? So what do you mean by solution of a quadratic equation? All the values of variables which satisfy the given quadratic equation are called roots or zeros or solution of a given quadratic equation. Okay, you can call it a root or zero or solution of a quadratic equation. Okay, understood? Any doubt in this term? Root and zeros and solution, what are these? Now, I have already explained this alpha. Now, how can we check? Okay, method to check whether the given value is a solution of a given quadratic equation or not. Okay, how can you check? Same thing that I told you here. What you're going to do, if it is telling that 1 by 2 is a solution of the equation, so in the equation you are going to put 1 by 2 and check whether it is equal to 0 or not. If it is equal to 0, then it is a quadratic, that is a solution of the given quadratic equation. Okay, so let's see. We are having here equation. First, let me copy it. Okay. Okay. Now you can see. Okay. You can see here that written determine whether x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and x is equal to 1 by 3 are the solution of the given equation or not. Okay. So you have to check whether this has a solution or not. Okay. So we are assuming that px is equal to 6x square minus x minus 2. Okay. You have done this in your polynomial also. Okay. 6x square minus 2x. Okay. Now you are going to check for p minus 2. Okay. If p minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0, then it is a solution of the given quadratic equation. Okay, so it will be 6 minus 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 2. Here also you have to put a minus, okay, minus 2. Okay, now if you are going to solve it, so it will be 6 multiplied by 1 by 4, okay, minus plus 1 by 2 minus 2. Okay, so what it will be? 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 2. You are going to take LCM as 2. 3 plus 1 minus 4. So you can see it is 0. Yes, 4 minus 4 by 2 is equal to 0. So p minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, 1 by 2, x is equal to 1 by 2 is a solution of px. Understood? Now, similarly, if you are going to check for x is equal to 1 by 3, okay, x is equal to 1 by 3 and px is equal to 6x square minus x minus 2 is, okay, so we are going to check p 1 by 3 it is, no? Okay, 1 by 3. 1 by 3. So 6, 1 by 3 square minus 1 by 3 minus 2. So it will be 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 2. We are going to take the LCM as 3. So will it be equal to? It will be minus 3 by 3 minus 1. Yeah, wait. Sorry, 7 minus 5 by 3 not equal to 0. E 1 by 3 is not equal to 0. Therefore, it is not minus. Sorry. Therefore, P, 1 by 3 is not a solution of Px. Understood? How you are going to check that a given value is a solution or a zero of a quadratic equation or not? Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's see some more question. Okay. Methods to determine an unknown constant involved in a quadratic equation when its solution or root is given. Okay. Now, many times it happens that it is said that this is the solution of a quadratic equation. Okay. Like 1 by 2, it is given to you that 1 by 2 is a solution of quadratic equation. What will happen? How the question will be framed? Now, the constant value is not given. Okay. There is another variable is used. Now, you have to find that constant value. Okay. Instead of constant value, A, B, or C may be written, and it is asked you to find the constant value. Okay, so what you are going to do, since you already know that this value is the solution of a given equation, that means P A will be, if the value is A, so P A is the solution, so P A is equal to 0, and you will form an equation and solve it. Okay, but it may also happen that this is one type of question. Now, second type of question, two values, two unknown constant, you find it. Okay, two unknown constant, that value you have to find. Now, how can you find out two unknown constant? Okay, like x square value is also missing, x square coefficient value is also missing, and x coefficient value is also unknown. Okay, you have to find it. So how can you do it? What you are going to do? Two zeros will also be given to you. Okay, so with the help of two zeros, you are going to form two linear equation. Okay, and after getting two linear equation, you are going to solve both the linear equation to get the value. Okay, like we have till now, we have learned in the linear equation the three methods to solve a linear equation in two variables. Those three methods you are going to apply anyone and get the value of both the variables. Okay. Now let's see the question. Understood what I said? Now let's see in yes. Okay. Now in each of the following equation, determine the value of k for which the given value is in the solution of the equation. Okay. For which the given value is a values. Okay, A is a solution. Okay. It is given here. Okay. Now, if you see the first one, okay, first one, if I am doing the first one, it is written that Px is equal to kx square plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. Now, it is given that x is equal to 2. So, we are going to put x is equal to 2, okay, equal to 0. Okay, it is said that x is equal to, it is a solution. Okay, so that means therefore x p2 will be equal to 0. Now, we are going to k 2 square plus 2 into 2 minus 3. Okay, 4k plus 4 minus 3. Okay, 4k plus 4 minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so you are going to find 4. Okay, so 1 minus 1 by 4. Okay, k is equal to minus 1 by 4 is the solution, means value of k. Okay, now similarly, we can see the next question, x square plus 2x minus k. And what is given? X is equal to minus x. Okay, now px is equal to x square plus 2x minus x. Okay, since x is equal to minus 2 minus a is a solution. Therefore, p a minus a is equal to 0. Okay, so you are going to do same thing. P minus a is equal to x square plus minus a square plus 2a minus a minus k. Okay, now 0 is equal to a square minus 2a square minus k. Okay, so 0 is equal to minus a square minus k. Okay, so k will be equal to minus a square. Understood? So value of k is equal to minus a square. Any doubt? Okay. Now, let's see question number 4. If x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are roots of the equation this, then find the value of a and b. Now, everybody try to do this question. You'll find two linear equation here, okay? And I've already taught you about linear equation, okay? Okay, is it visible properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now try to do this question and then I will explain. Two roots are given here. Okay. I will write here the basic things.
First we'll find the value of A, then we'll find the value of B.
Yes, first for P2 and then for P3, and then you will form two equations. Okay, two linear equations will be formed, and then you have to solve the linear equation to get the values. Because two unknown variables are here, na? A and B both. Got the first equation, this only?
No, to B minus 4A.
What you have got?
In the same equation which you got, I just got 2B minus 4A plus 12 equal to 0. Then I'll
Right there, there's that also. Okay, plus 12 is equal to 0. That is the standard form. Okay, that's not wrong. Okay. Now for 3, let's put for 3 using different color. Okay, so it will be 3 square minus 2.
remember, second equation is 27 minus 6 plus 2B.
37. From where you?
27.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you have got 2b minus 6a plus 27. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Correct. Now you have to solve it. So you can use any of the method and solve it. Okay. Now
I
what
will
I
subtract the both equations.
yeah, because you can see 2b is there. So subtracting equation first from second. I'm writing first from second because in second you are having greater values.
Currently minus 2B plus 4A equal to minus 2B.
Okay, minus 15. So A will be 15 by 2. You've got A value 15 by 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now value of B you have to find.
Now it is minus 15 divided by minus 4, which is 15 divided by 4.
Then you have the equation. This one 2a minus 4b. Sorry, putting A is equal to 15 by 2 in equation first. Okay, so equation first is what?
Now it is 3A minus. Achha, ma'am, we need to put in that
2b. Yeah. Then you have the equation you can put 2b minus 4a is equal to minus 12. Okay. Yes. Okay. You can just simplify this equation this way also. You can write simply b minus 2a is equal to 6. Okay. 2 you can take common. Okay. b minus 2 is equal to minus 6. Now if you are going to put a value as b minus 2 into 15 by 2 is equal to minus 6.
Ma'am, B is 4.
B is 4. Okay. Answer is 4. You mean to say B is 4. Are you sure? B will be 9. I got 9. Check it.
That's 2B minus 4A plus 12. Ma'am, I'm using the standard form.
No, if you're using standard also, Shazan, it will not be wrong. Okay. See,
Ma'am, see, 2B minus 4
because
into
using standard form is not wrong. Okay, so you'll get the same answer. If you are using what was the main equation you got? Like, see, you are putting the value in 2b minus 4a plus 12 is equal to 0. You are putting the value in this only. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 2b minus 4 multiplied by 15 by 2 plus
Yes,
12
ma'am.
is equal to 0. Okay. So 2b minus
I will cancel 2 and 4.
2 into 15 plus 12 is equal to 0. Yes. So 2b
Ma'am, plus 12, plus 12.
sorry. So if you bring this another side, that will be minus 12 and plus 30. This will be 30. Okay. So b will be equal to, okay, this will give you what? 18.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I was.
Okay. छोटी सी कहीं पे mistake हुई होगी. Rudroniel Safi, any doubt? Any doubt in this question? See, I'll just repeat it. Okay. we have given two solutions, two roots were given. Okay, so and you can see in the equation two values are unknown. A is also unknown, B is also unknown. Okay, since two roots are given, so we can form two equations. Okay, when we put two is p2 equal to 0, then we have formed an equation 2b minus 4a is equal to minus 2. In fact, you can write this equation as b. You can take 2 common and you can just simply write it as this. Okay, that will be better. Okay, and here also you can take here you cannot take 2 common. Okay, so the second equation, when we put p3, then we have got 2b minus 6a is equal to minus 27. Okay, and since we have to find the value of a and b, and these two equations are of the form of linear equation in two variable. Okay, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. It is of that form. Okay, so we are going to apply any of the method, elimination method or substitution method or cross multiplication method, and solve it. Okay, I have used the elimination method and solve it. Okay, so we have got the value of a as 15/2 and b as 9. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Safia, Rudronial? Okay, here we are completing the topic 1. I will go through some more questions also. Okay, I'll tell you some more questions regarding them. Okay, now solution of quadratic equation by factorization. Okay, you can solve quadratic equation by 3 methods. Okay, by factorization, by completing the square method, and by square quadratic formula. Okay, so here we are going to see in this topic about factorization. How can we factorize? Okay, in fact, when you were studying polynomial, then only we have studied about the how to factorize a quadratic polynomial. Okay, understood? So the same process will be used here. Okay, like if it is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, you'll have to first bring the formula in the standard form. Okay, now you have to you have to bring the the equation in the standard form first of all. Then what you are going to do, you are going to find the value of ac. Okay, value of ac. If a doesn't have any coefficient, it is 1, that is well and good. Okay, if it is 1, you are just going to see the value of c. Yes.
Ma'am, is it that method where we need to split the middle?
Split method, the same thing. That only told you, and then quadratic polynomial, you have used that method. Okay, so it is the same factorization only, na? It is in the factorization. Okay, we factorize the cubic polynomial in different way, and this quadratic polynomial we factorize this way. Okay, so you are going to multiply AC, get the value of AC, and then you have to use AC in such a way the multiples. You'll find all the multiples of AC, and then you are going to use the multiple of AC in such a way that the addition will give you B. If sign here is plus, and if sign of this C is minus, then you are going to subtract. Okay, the coefficient and get the value of B. Okay, now it will be clear when once we will do a question. Okay, now let me copy the question. Okay, now we have to factorize this x square minus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. It is already in the standard form. Okay, so I don't need to bring it in the standard form. Now here a, first of all, what you are going to do, compare the values with the standard form and write down all the values. So value, if I'm writing it x square plus by bx plus c is equal to 0 on comparing with standard form. A value is equal to 1, B value is equal to minus 8, and C value is equal to minus 20. Okay. Now, if you find the value of AC, it will be equal to 1 multiplied by minus 20, which will give you minus 20. Okay. Now, value of C is here, subtraction is there. Okay. So, we are going to B. We can write B as, now what are the factors here of 20? 1, 10, 5, 2, yes, these are the factors here. 4. So now we want 8. Okay, so we can write 10 minus 2. Okay, 10 minus 2 will give us 8. Yes, first write all the factors of AC. Okay, now we can just x square minus 10 minus 2x minus 20. Minus 20 is equal to 0. Okay, so it will be x square minus 10x plus 2x minus 20 is equal to 0. So what you got? X minus 10 plus 2, x minus 10 is equal to 0. X plus 2, x minus 10 is equal to 0. So it will be x plus 2 is equal to 0, and it will be x minus 10 is equal to 0. So you'll get x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 10. Okay, so they are the zeros. Understood? Any doubt? I think you have already done this middle term splitting in your polynomial, okay, and in the factorization also in the polynomial. So the same thing we are going to apply here, okay, because this is about factorization only, factorization method, okay. Any doubt in this factorization method? How to get the roots of the quadratic equation? Safia, Idronian, Safia, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am, could you explain all for that?
Can I explain all again? Okay. See, first of all, what you are going to do, you are going to write the quadratic equation. Okay. Now, the given quadratic equation was this. Okay. So, first of all, let us write the given quadratic equation. So, I have written the given quadratic equation. Okay. You see here. Okay. Now, what is the standard quadratic equation? We are going to compare with the standard quadratic equation, whether it is in the form of quadratic equation or not. Okay. So, the standard quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay. Now, on comparing with the standard quadratic equation, we find out that it is in a proper quadratic equation format. And after that, on comparing, we are going to write all the coefficients value. Okay. So, a value here is 1 because x square coefficient is 1. Okay. B value is -8. C value is -20. Okay. Now, what you are going to do? You are going to multiply A and C. Okay. AC, you have to find the value of AC. Okay, so we got 1 multiplied by -20 will give you 20. Now, all factors of 20. You have to find all the factors of 20. So, factors of 20 are 1 or, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, okay, and 20. Okay, so these are the factors of 20. Now, among these factors, you have to use it. Okay, just say 5 4s are 20. Okay, the combination of 5 and 4 is giving you 20. Okay, now you have to use it in such a way that it will give you B. Okay, इस तरीके से आपको यूज करना है कि वो आपको B दे दे. Okay, now you have to see the sign also. If the sign of C is minus, then you have to use the factors in such a way that on subtracting you will get B. And if it is plus, then you have to use the factors in such a way that on addition it will give you B. Okay, like for example, if it was written here 1 instead of 8, if it was written 1, so you can use 4 and 5 on subtraction. Okay, on subtracting 5 and 4 and multiplying 5 4s are 20 you are going to get. Okay, आपको factors इसी तरह से choose करने हैं कि multiply करने पे आपको 20 मिले, multiply करने पे AC की value मिले, और in this case, subtracting, you will get the B value. Okay. And if it is plus, on adding, you'll get the B value. Okay. Now, since it was, you'll get confused. So I will rub it. Okay. So here we needed 8. Okay. We needed 8. So how can we get 8? First, we have to need to find the factor and then subtraction. Now, if you are going to use 2 and 10, so 2 10s are 20, you will get. Okay. 2 multiplied by 10, you will get 20. And 10 minus 2, you will get 8. Okay, the value of B. And this is the value of AC. Understood? Still any doubt is there here?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Safia, still any doubt is there? See, if you are having doubt, just clear it because this is just one sum. Okay, if your concepts are very much clear, then you are never going to face a problem. Okay, so if one question concept means the main concept should be clear. If the concept is clear, you can do as many questions. Okay, there's not any problem. Okay, but if the concepts are not clear, then you cannot do even a single question. Okay, so main thing is all about concept. Okay, so now we have find 10 and 2. Okay, so on subtracting, so I have splitted the middle term in 10 minus 2. Now I'm going to open this bracket in front since B was having a sign minus, and so I've got x square minus 10x plus 2x minus 20. Now you're going to take common. Okay, rearrange कर लो या फिर यहाँ पे already you're going to get two terms you have to take and take common. Okay, x minus 10 and both you will get the same. Okay, you have to see that inside you will get the same. Okay, so x plus 2 at one bracket and x minus 10 at one bracket and equal to 0 you already know. So this will be equal to 0 and this will be equal to 0. Okay, so finally we have got x is equal to -2 and x is equal to 10. Okay.